Hello and welcome back to another game on Arena 1v1 between Hera and Villese, or Villese, but I think it's Villese. Somebody said that's correct pronunciation. This game obviously not a rated 1v1 random game, but it's from the Escape Champions League, from the ECL, I think very successful event in many regards, and there's been a lot of discussion on AoE Zone already, what could be better. I guess there's going to be a few changes, or I hope at least, but we've never seen a LAN final in these dimensions, I guess. And I think all in all it was really well planned and really well done. I had a lot of fun. I didn't see all of it, but I saw some of the games, and this is one of them. I think I saw this one live. That's one of two arena matches that I know about. This one between Villese from Suomi and of course Hera from Aftermath from AM. We have Malay against Britons, and this Civ matchup is interesting in two regards. One, Malay is considered to be top 2 on Arena, I guess. Should be one of the, or at least top 3 civilizations, but it reminds me of the Turks, because Turks very strong on Arena, but Britons is a really, really good counter, and somehow for Malay this could be true as well, because the Elite Longbowman is a very strong unit, and if you allow your Britons opponent to go for the snipers from those Elite Longbows, or just for Longbowmen in Imperial Age, you might be in trouble. Of course, the biggest problem for Britons is siege rams, and if you got siege rams, that's fine. As far as I remember, Malay don't get siege rams. I might be wrong here. Bombard cannons, obviously heavy scorpions as well, but no siege archer, no siege ram. So this should be an even matchup even. Sorry for that. And I think we're going to start with the maps here, and then maybe talk a little bit more about the two civilizations. Of course, Britons have been known for quite some time. Malay, I guess a few people do really understand them. I've said it before, or yeah, it depends on how I upload these games, but the game between Tato and Yo. Drakont, for me, one of the best players with Malay. I think he really understands the civilizational arena. And let's see how Hera is going to play this. But I'm going to start with Villese here, with the Britons, who has deer safe in the back, but pretty far away. That's a bit annoying. I think it's 4 deer in total. An extra gold here, which Villese did actually scout. Really nice to see. I think that was a sheep that he was sending. Very nice. Players are using the sheep scouting on Arabia all the time, but not enough on Arena in my opinion. And then we have a second gold forward outside close to the walls, one relic close to his base. We have the main gold and the main stone both forward, actually close to that corner here, and a third gold outside as well. Second stone outside. That map is not looking good for Villese, and I think Hera should try to use this fact, maybe should go aggressive even, he doesn't need to, but it would really be effective here. As you can see, mining camp coming up on the main gold makes sense here. It's the safest gold that Villese has, except for the extra gold here. And there's one relic close to his base. I think I've seen an extra gold that is not too far away, but technically in the neutral zone. Another relic here, one on the left hand side, so 2 relics for Villese here, or of course for Hera there's 2 relics, one here and one on the bottom. Then we have the second stone outside, second gold on the left hand side outside close to the corner here, main gold forward, third gold forward outside. Pretty much the same thing for Hera as well. Not a good map. Main stone safe on the back, that's nice. Extra berries even. I could imagine TC coming up here, but no gold in the back. And he missed to fire, managed to not take one of these sheep, not sure why. Both players on the way to feudal age now. Hera on 29 population is going to try to go up 30, 31. He should be really fast with that. And of course, Malay going faster to feudal castle and imperial age is a huge advantage. But Britain's cheaper TCs means that Villese could and go for a very quick boom as well. And as you can see, barracks is coming up for him, so blacksmith and archer range. We're going to see archers, potentially crossbowmen, to take map control, to try to go for the relics. And obviously Britain's crossbowmen with potentially 8 range in castle age are a threat that you need to deal with. So let's see how Hera will defend. Is he going for any military units? That's the question. I don't think he's going to. He is on stone, so he should probably go and defend this main gold. I think a castle outside of this gold would be good, or maybe next to it, but you need to put it in front of that main gold. And I know that the casters, I'm not sure who casted this game, but they were discussing the castle placement, and we're going to see later on how Hera is going to put down that castle, how he's going to protect this main goal. He only has one number camp which is stuck here, but for now it's still good. He is up to castle age. and is going for a TC on the main gold. If that house wasn't here, I think the TC on the other side would be better, but he is trying to protect that main gold using a TC here. Problem is, it can be attacked by mangonels, and we might see this because Villese is going for archers already. Is he going? Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 5 archers in total, and we might see crossbowmen as well. The TC coming up in front of the main gold for Villese too, makes sense, and he doesn't need to worry about that main gold for now because he's going for the map control, and crossbowmen on the way, both are coming up. Obviously a TC coming up actually behind the gate. No, he's actually opening the gate to go with the TC on that small wood patch, and that second gold. Interesting placement. And while the TC is up, Hera can go for map control for the relics, and I think he wants to go for a siege workshop here even. So this TC might be under heavy attack very soon. Loom coming up, and both can arrow throwers crossbow. We're gonna have their 8 range even before 18 minutes, which is really early on. So Villese wants to go aggressive here, and it makes sense, to be honest. Cheaper TCs will allow him to do that, and by 18 minutes he will have 3 TCs up and running. As for Hera, he's got 5 villages on stone, still 611 stone in the bank, so he can go for that castle very soon. Got a lot of villages on gold, maybe to balance his economy, I'm not sure about this. And there's 651, castle coming up in a very, very strange position, and the castles were really like annoyed and a little bit disappointed. What is that castle doing? It's doing nothing, to be honest. It protects a little bit of a house wall, which is already rather safe here, and the villagers are even getting attacked by those crossbowmen. They can of course build the castle from here, but that castle is not protecting the TC, and if that mangonel is moving around, the TC will be under constant pressure. So why did Hera put that castle here? Siege workshop coming up in front of that castle. Castle 8 range only, and the TC is not safe. The main gold is not safe. Crossbowmen moving around can even attack the lumber camp here on the lumber line, and Hera needs to move these two, so that's not a really good start for him. The idea of going for a castle and 3 TCs makes a lot of sense. 3rd TC, by the way, here, not ideal position in my opinion. Could have put it way more into the wood line. He's got a mill here, so he would have enough space for farms around, but that castle is really annoying from an arena player's and caster's position, and I think Hera wasn't really doing good choices here. Malay is good, but the castle is not really ideal. Now there's a second mangonel coming in. That TC will go down really fast. There is a mangonel now to counter, but Villese is microing this and is trying to dodge the shots. For now he's able to do so. Siege workshop is the walls getting opened up to allow this mangonel to go forward, and now the crossbowman could try to hit it. Of course, Hera can go for the repairs here on that mangonel, but so is Villese, and as you can see, Wilbur coming up for Villese. He's 16 villages behind, but that's the 60 military units that he's ahead, and he's doing the damage. That's not balanced economy from Hera, in my opinion. As for Villese, how is it looking? Yeah, looking quite good, to be honest. A good amount of farms up, and while he's booming on 3 TCs, he is going for the constant pressure. 2 mangonels now, nice 1-for-1 here, that's good for Hera, but there's a lot of crossbowmen and they can deal with those mangonels once they're out of the safety zone between the castle and the TC, and I think Villese already has done some good damage here. Now the question is, can he keep it up? That's 1 for nothing, and a good mangonel shot here. A few of those crossbowmen going down, a lot of them on low HP. The villager is actually doomed to die. I think it's not going to survive here. Bye bye villager. And that's another 1 for nothing. Good job for Hera now. He's taking the score lead, and he's got the economy lead by showing great mangonel micro. But now there's the crossbowman with 8 range taking on one of those almost. There's a lot of villagers moving outside to keep the mangonels repaired, but that's 1 for nothing this time for Villese, and we're going to see a few more mangonel fights here. Another one going down. We are on even numbers, I think, when it comes to the KD on the mangonel fights, and now the crossbowman can do damage once again. As you can see, Villese is close to clicking up to Imperial Age, going for the university now, wants to get ballistics in, and Hera close to getting a second castle up, but he's nowhere close to clicking up to Imperial Age. Barracks for him on the way, not sure what they're for. Does he want to go for elephants? Maybe, that's possible. And there's the second castle. That's where the first castle should have been, in my opinion. Protect the main gold. Don't care about that weak side. You can wall it off. And this castle should go up, but the question is, how long will it stay there? Villese will be able to go up to Imperial Age any second now. There it is, Imperial Age click, and he's got enough stone for a first castle that he even can put up far forward. He's going for the middle of the map, which is a safe position at the same time as it is an aggressive position. And Villese will be up to Imperial Age first. Hera actually, ooh, how did he do it? How did he get so many resources from nothing? Villese is not going to be able to not going to be at Imperial Age first. I was wrong there. That's impressive to see. Not sure how he did that. Maybe he garrisoned a lot of villages. He's got a lot of farms here around us. He sees the mill, and he's got a lot of villages on the main goal still. The question is, what now? Of course, you want to get rid of that castle from Villese in Hera's position, and it's going to be archer ranges. To do what? Do you want to go Arbalest against Britons Arbalest? That's not a good idea. You're so outranged. And elite skirmishers, that's a sign of resignation in my opinion. I know elite skirmishers seem to be good, but usually at early Imperial Age going for skirmishers is a cry for help, and it's usually not working. It can work, I'm not saying it's not a decent idea, but usually it's a sign that you don't have another idea or another choice, and I think elephants would have been a lot better, or maybe massed karambits, something. Maybe bombard cannons behind this. No, not really monks. Capped rams might be okay. Onager might be okay. And elite skirmishers, I'm a little bit disappointed to see this. For now, that's mangonels, elite skirmishers, trebuchets. Doesn't have to do anything with Malay, to be honest. That's what any civilization could do, except for Turks maybe. So why is Hera not playing to the Malay strength? Why is he going for a pure counter unit in early castle age, where the Arbalest upgrade is gonna be there any second now? Chemistry on the way, that's 10 range, and 5+4 is now 6+4 attack. Trebuchet war happening, but it's 2 trebuchets against 2 trebs. I think if Villese is going for Warwolf here, and I hope he's doing that, then he will be fine on the Trebuchet Wars. Warwolf is such a strong upgrade, and it makes the Britons a lot stronger in my opinion. And Hera's still not going for anything that is unique to his civilization or unique to some, like the elephants. Now he's going for more archer ranges. He has 118 villages. Most of them are working. Very decent food economy, chemistry in a way, but it doesn't seem to be able and go for anything. I was surprised that he went up to Imperial Age so fast, but now you can see it's really low on everything, on chemistry on the way for him. Okay, there is Warwolf. Villese will have the Warwolf trebuchets. They're going to be really strong here. You can see the castle going down. And now those trebuchets have a free pass to hit anything that is in their way. A lot of arbalest here, 44 against 25 military units. A few mangonels coming on. Ballistics on the way finally for Villese. Quite late, but okay, better late than never. And there's only one castle remaining that is defending Hera's economy. Hera is not playing this well, and I think that castle was a mistake already. And I'm not sure what he could have done better. Britons is tough to beat for Malay, at least like this. I guess that's not how you play this, and I'm not sure how it should be played, to be honest. I'm not an expert arena player, and I'm pretty sure every 2K player on arena has an idea. 2K2 plus, 2K3 plus, they know exactly how they will play this, but it could still be a tough battle. Now there's a bombard cannon coming up behind. This bombard cannons, a few of them might be good, but those arbalests are potentially 11 range. The bombard cannons are not ideal in the long run. I think you need to have, against only arbalest, you need to have some light cav maybe. Even cavalier opening might have been good, to be honest. They have a crossbowman and they have a trebuchets. Go for cavalier, quick cavalier, spend the gold, spend the food. Have a surprising attack, and you make sure that the first castle is going down. But like this, the arbalests are strong, strong, strong. Handcart on the way for Villese, leather archer arm on the way, more artillery is coming up. It's not even going for his longbowman, he doesn't really need to. He's soon gonna have enough stone. There it is for another castle. 3, 4, 5, that's 5 trebuchets in total. And the arbalest, I think, should be able to deal with those elite skirmishers. Also, the trebuchets now starting to hit those skirms. I like this idea. Wolf makes it happen. You can see it, skirmishers going down. The TC is not safe for long, and I think this might be the GG already. There it is, Hera calling the GG. Villese playing really well here, went for map control, kept map control, was able to go up to Imperial Age fast enough, and then used the snipers or the arbalest 10 range and the Wolf trebuchets to win this game. Hope you enjoyed this one, hope you learned one thing or two from this game, and see you on the next games then. GG.